Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. 48 Sports College. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will have the first possession of the game. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's White. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Trying to convert this 2nd and short. He wants to throw. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Pennington. Out of the backfield, he's open. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The LSU Tigers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right, because as a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy on the perimeter, right? I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the best safeties in the nation who likes to lay people out.
Yeah, roaming the middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's got an eye on that receiver out there, too, that's dynamic. So let's see what kind of day he can have.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They're trying to get to it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. The inside handoff. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Durham. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He makes the connection. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air. It's Collins. Grabs it in the middle. Bounced off his feet.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They'll try to run for it. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They'll run the option. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. A 1st down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Not the type of accuracy you typically see from this senior quarterback. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Handoff to the single running back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. On the return, it's Durham. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The give from the gun. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off-play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. It's third down and the line to gain is the 36. Looking to throw, it's Pennington. Coming after him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. Kentucky will be forced to punt. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Clay. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Caught behind the line. It's Sampson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll try the run. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. On the option. Quick toss. Still on his feet at the 45. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Now they'll try the right side. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. Wide receiver shows motion. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's Collins. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Washington had an impressive showing at home, and to do it with some of the legends of the past there, Mark Brunell, Napoleon Kaufman, and Lincoln Kennedy, what a special victory. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got room at the 35. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They move the tight end all over. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to throw. It's Pennington. Unloads to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They're bringing heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Durham.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Got his man to the left. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. This offense has a 2nd down play. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. To the ground with the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Clock is wound down, just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Going up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Dropping back, it's Collins. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to boot it away.
LSU 10, Kentucky 0.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific game from there in Death Valley. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in Panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Looking for a man. It's Collins. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Dialing up a second down pass play. Got it behind the line. It's Anderson. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Peppers. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. They'll run play action. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with him. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Handoff from the gun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give out of the gun. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw. It's Collins. Complete to the right. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who you trust the most.
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Sampson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Tackle is made after the first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They're going to ride this running back. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes one man miss. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, LSU! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Charlotte took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to the Queen City. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. To the air, it's Pennington. Snags it over the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He'll bring it back. It's Durham. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they'd let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's White. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Peppers.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Fires it incomplete. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Wants to throw. It's Pennington. They're working that left side. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. He's looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They keep attacking through the air. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. And the field goal unit is on the field. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. It's good.
That makes the score LSU 17, Kentucky 3.
So they were able to put up the 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Throws to the wideout. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
We still got time. Great job by the defense doing the most important thing, getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell, but good job creating the turnover. Now the offense, your turn.
Offense set on 1st down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. On 2nd down, wants to throw. They'll run the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So at this point, I expected them to go for it here. Instead, here comes the field goal unit. Field goal is good.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Collins. He looks that one in nicely. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to run for it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Tigers have this offense rolling. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clay. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Finds the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Scrambling away. Dances away from one. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback? LSU with the 1st and 10 here. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Trying to get to him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Not a ton of play calls for 3rd in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Grabbed behind the line. It's Rivera. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Pressure coming. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's White. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking downfield, it's Pennington. Getting some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People were fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.